everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Connie and I am here with a few more tips. I wanted to share with you a few things that you can use to nail your interview. Now, whether you are a teacher or not, you can definitely use these tips. If you are seeking jobs abroad currently, it's most likely that the recruiter will use Skype to conduct an interview. It's one of the most professional tools that's available online so that you can have face-to-face correspondence with your employer. Now, my first tip, and I mentioned this in previous videos, you need to ensure that you create a professional Skype account. Ensure that the Skype name is professional and you don't have anything that would turn off the employer. So if you have something like sexy girl 123 as your Skype name right now, you need to go over and change it because that's not going to work. So once you have your Skype account all ready and professional and you have an interview scheduled, please ensure that you have very good internet connection, because you don't want to be on the call and in the middle all they're hearing is no. I know it can be difficult at times, but please, if you don't have access to the internet, then you need to go somewhere where you have good internet access so that your interview can run smoothly. The next thing you need to do is to ensure that you are dressed appropriately. I mean, since COVID-19, a lot of us have been doing a lot of things over the internet, and we know that this is absolutely necessary. You cannot go into a Skype interview for a job with your tie head on and stuff like that. So you need to get up, brush your teeth. Even though nobody's going to be smelling your mouth over the internet, but do whatever you need to do to feel comfortable and look good. Put on a nice shirt and a tie, put on your nice top and look professional and look like you are ready for business. Ensure that your background is quiet and properly organized. You don't want to be in the middle of the interview and you have your kids running around the room, or you have your clothes hung up in the background. I'm just messing with y'all, but seriously though, if you can use an earphone or find a quiet room and lock away and ensure that you aren't interrupted unless it's an emergency, of course. Ensure that you aren't interrupted during your Skype call, because that can definitely be a turn off. Be confident and bold. I know that it can be a little bit intimidating when it's over the camera, so try to be confident. If you need to do some calming exercises before, do that. Breathe in and breathe out, but go in there with confidence and knock it out of the cart. But go in there with confidence and be bold whenever you are replying or asking questions. All right, maintain eye contact at all times. Right now, I know I'm speaking to a lot of you and you see me, you see my eye contact? Yeah, I see you, I'm looking at you. Maintain eye contact at all times. It shows the interviewer that you are listening and you are attentive and you are paying attention to what's happening in that space at that moment. And that brings me to another tip. Prepare at least 2 questions to ask your interviewer, because majority of the time by the end of the interview they will ask, so do you have any questions for us? I mean, if you don't have any questions, you just don't have any questions, but please, there must be something that you want to know, whether it's about the school, whether it's about the company. This is your opportunity to clear up any misunderstanding, whether it's about the contract that you have been offered. This is your opportunity to get clarity about anything that you might not be clear on. So please don't be afraid to ask questions in interviews. A lot of persons think that, oh, I'm the one being interviewed, so I don't need to ask the interviewer any questions. But trust me, it really tells them that you're interested and you have been doing your research and you are ready when you go with a few questions. Not too much, but at least 2 questions. I always say this, you know, my number one tip of all is research, research, research. Before you go into the interview, do your research on the school, the country, the company that's recruiting you, whatever it is, because you don't want to be asked questions as it pertains to maybe the history of the school or the history of the company and you are blank. They're gonna be like, oh, so you want to come work with us, but you don't know anything about us. So do your research. As for teachers, research about the curriculum that the school is offering and ensure that you are familiar with it, so that when you go into the interview, you have an idea of how to answer questions related to the curriculum. And my final tip to you is to be on time. If you have a Zoom, why did I say Zoom? If you have, well, it could be via Zoom. You might never know. It could be via Zoom. Whether Zoom or Skype. I was focusing on Skype, but Zoom just came out. But whether it's via Zoom or Skype, be on time. If you have a meeting scheduled for 5 a.m. or 5 p.m., most likely it is the interviewer who will call you. So sit by your laptop or your phone or whatever you're using to do the interview at least 10 or 15 minutes before 5, so that when they call, you are there and you are ready. Do not, and I repeat, do not miss the call. Because if you miss the call, that might be a chance, baby. So don't. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you found these tips interesting, please give me a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Also, share the video. And remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram and Facebook at Connie C. Walcott. And I'm also on LinkedIn as Constance Walcott. So until next time, peace out. Comment. Oh, I just messed that up. Just as you need to be on time. Wait, where's my glasses? Sorry. And my so that whenever you are replying to question,